Wud Up. So I'm going to go ahead and comment on Travis Browne's comments saying that he believes he should get a title shot if he beats Cain Velasquez at UFC 200. Now, I've done videos talking about, people saying stuff about it. I did one about Brian Caraway, who said he deserved a title shot. Then I also came out and I was very happy when Alistair Overeem came out and called out Stipe because it was rightful there. And in every situation, it's a different, circumstances. Well, this is another one of those circumstances where I get annoyed by it because this guy absolutely does not deserve a title shot. Even if he does beat Cain Velasquez in this fight, he still doesn't deserve one after this. And the reason for that being is because in your last 4 fights, you had a title eliminator against Fabricio Werdum, and he lost. He was dominated by Werdum in that fight. Then he goes and he beats El Tomato Can Brandon Schaub, who, like I said, and the reason why I call him Tomato Can, which he really, is because ultimately when you think UFC title, Brandon Schaub's name's not in that list. It's nowhere near there. Then Andre Arlovski, who's put together some good fights, and in one of his fights in that run was against Travis Browne, where he TKO'd him. And to me, that's just a loss that you can't have when you're sitting here wanting a title shot. Had he beat Brandon Schaub, Arlovski, and Mitrione in a row, and then he beat Cain Velasquez, then we're talking. But when you didn't do that, and your last win was against Matt Mitrione, where there was controversy in the fight because you poked him in the eye multiple times, it's just coming to the point to where some of these guys, you got to really question whether they're taking too many shots to the head or their management's just not telling them what they need, or I get the whole jockeying for position. That makes sense to me. You do that when you feel like you deserve something. But now in the UFC, it's becoming more of, I feel like I deserve it even though my past doesn't show that I deserve it. The proof doesn't show it. The results of my fights doesn't show it. But yeah, it just annoys me. I think that Travis Browne should focus more on going against probably, one of the toughest fighters he's ever fought. Actually, there's no probably to it. It's going to be one of the toughest fighters he's ever fought. And it's going to be a tough task at that. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about it for a minute because it's just one of those things that really agitates me with fighters in the UFC. And I will say this, I'm not a fighter. I've never fought before. These guys go through a whole lot of stuff. I give a lot of them respect for what they do. And these are just my opinions. I hold no ill will towards any of these fighters. I have no reason to. I enjoy watching them fight. But at the end of the day, someone's got to throw this out there and let people know the feeling of what they feel, and this is how I feel. But that's all for this video. If you got any comments, leave them below. I'll holla at you later. Peace.